What up, everyone? Welcome to Ecom and Beyond, home of the best darn morning show, period.
Yep.
We were just doing a tailgating over Anthony's. We're going to start doing that before our show so you guys can hang out, talk topics, just have fun. Come in if you want. Just more of a, if you're going to tailgate with us, then let's tailgate with us. Let's really enjoy each other. Let's really talk, hang out, and all that great stuff. So, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate all of y'all being here. A lot of your faces I've seen from the tailgate, but I'm going to tell you good morning anyway because we appreciate you so much. We have Cajun Reseller. Good morning. He gets the broski point this morning. We have Mel, Castlevania Reseller. What up? We have LL Stash. What up? I got to pull up this thing because I'm a slacker. I forgot.
Hey, baby.
What up, Larry?
Big sexy Larry Lafferty.
We got Paul in the house. What up, Paul? He was sporting that Ecom and Beyond shirt in the Facebook group.
Yep.
Thing was nice. I like it a lot. We got Simply Dana. What?
I almost feel like we need to pimp that out, that picture.
What's that?
The one of Paul.
Let me see if I still got it up. Like one. He must have posted yesterday. Yeah, there it is. Let me click on this link here.
It's epic.
StreamYard, share screen. Look at that shirt. That shirt is nice. Thanks, Paul, for
look at how ugly he looks in that picture.
What's that? What'd you say?
So he looks studly in that thing, man.
Right? Look at Mr. Burns looking all shady over there, like.
He's like, I'm touching your nipple, Paul. He's like, it's excellent.
we got Kelly call more and more. What up? Thank you for coming in. Just me, Kathy. What up? No money, G. We got the best offer queen. She was on Uncle B's show yesterday as a special panel member. We have Reseller Man. What up? We got Brittany Brands. What is up?
We got those brands.
I used a app she was referring to on one of our videos. Definitely go check it out. I'm not going to spoil it. Go watch it. It will help your business.
I just downloaded it.
It'll help. It's almost like being able to garage sell if you use it right. It's awesome. Oh, I lost my spot. There we go.
What's up, Oscar? Good to see you, man. What's up, Tommy? Good to see you, dude. Tommy Bernhard in the house.
January House. What up? Gary.
What up?
What up from San Diego?
G-Man.
We got Glenn Swamp Picker. Good morning.
What's up, Glenn? Good to see you, dude. Good morning.
We got the Bargain Effect. What up?
What up, Tommy? 2.0.
We got Cajun Roots Reseller. Good morning. Nikki T. What up?
What's going on? You gotta throw her a wrench, bro. You gotta get Oscar a wrench too.
I gotta. I'll fix it. I'm
gonna throw some wrenches out for you.
I would throw some ranch, but that's not our show. So
dude, if you threw some ranch, my wife would be all over that, dude.
Uncle B, what up?
We go out to the. You gotta get KJ one of these bad boys too.
Yeah, I'll definitely got. I got it.
Ron, he wants some ranch too. See, if you're anything like my wife, she's like a Hidden Valley snob. If it ain't that HV, she don't want none of it.
KJ throwing them Pittsburgh hearts out there.
Yeah.
What up? We got Frank, Stroke of Luck. He said, holler at your boy.
What up, Frank?
What up, Frank?
You back today, Frank?
Yeah,
back at 1 p.m. Yeah, the grand return of Frank to the Mile High Treasure Hunter show. You guys don't want to miss that at 1 p.m.
Definitely. Pelham Profits, good morning. Nana Tink Treasures, what up?
What up, Nana?
Shane M, what is going on?
Shane's in the hizzle for shizzle.
We got Oscar in the house. What up, man? Good morning. Glad to see you.
Chris just threw out some of them Saints hearts.
Tommy B, what up?
Yeah, the Saints can go marching in as long as the Patriots don't.
Occasion just threw up Brittany's channel. If you want to learn Posh, or if you something you want to start doing, it also has that app I'm talking about. I won't spoil the app.
Spoiler alert! He spoiled it on the pre-show. Yeah, we were tailgating with some hot dogs. He spilled the beans.
DC Sales, what up?
The master of the license plate. What the heck just fell?
Dan M, the IT man.
What up, Dan? Good to see you, dude.
I think that's it, everyone. If I missed you, I apologize. It wasn't by choice. So if I missed you, to say hello again, and I'll make sure to do that. But I appreciate everyone being in. 31 in the house so far. Greatly appreciated. If you have a second, smash the thumbs up. It's free.
Flippers is in the house.
It's free.
Me, Kathy's here. Appreciate you being here, guys. Just
What
throw
up,
one of them wrenches too, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right
We need
now.
to have like a wrench-a-thon. Wrench. Wrench your moms.
Give me a second. Let me wrench here. You got dance and do some stuff.
Wrench. Get that wrench. Get that wrench. It's like the magical vape cloud that brings wrenches to the masses.
All right, got the sound off good.
That's what I'm saying, Cajun. We need to get Brittany on the morning show. Branded one, when are you available to come upon the morning show?
We got Oscar.
Cast your knowledge upon the Ecom and Beyond universe.
We got Nikki T. We gotta get Dan M, the IT guy.
Yep.
You gotta get
KJ.
KJ most definitely. She said Saints Hearts. Right.
Yep.
What is that?
You got No Money G dropping them stallers.
I think that's everybody. I think. Anybody else?
I don't know. That's awesome, Brittany. If you come on tomorrow, I will definitely bring you on tomorrow. I'll make a nice little thumbnail with your face on it if you want to send me a good picture. Because I know, like, sometimes, like, women don't like just random pictures taken. Like, my wife would, like, throat punch me for picking a picture without her consent.
Spoiler alert, Brittany Brands will be on the morning show tomorrow.
So if you're not subbed to her, go sub to her.
Give it a head start. So how's sales have been?
Sales have been really good, actually. Like, eBay has been, like, killing it lately. A lot of it has to do with the fact that I've been selling them cards. They've been driving sales like crazy. But, yeah, I mean, I don't want to say across all platforms, but eBay, Mercari, and Amazon have all been very consistent for me over the last couple of weeks. So, like, it's been, like, really awesome. How about you?
My Amazon's a little down because I had to fix my repricer, so that's just been because I just haven't had time to update on my prices. But I still have some sales, still have some money trickling in. Definitely got to get that up and running fully tonight. And I think I had one sale go out on eBay. I have to pack. Or no, I'm sorry. I had 2 Amazon sales, 2 merchant fuel sales. I got to pack. But other than that, been actually posting, new items on eBay and Mercari. So I'm hoping that fresh, good inventory will be a nice thing to kind of push my business moving forward, with just having some sales and stuff. Because I have been leaving eBay basically out there just to kind of survive on its own, which I know that doesn't help and everything else. So
Tommy, Bernhard, if you ever do want to come on in the morning, man, we'd still love to have you on again.
Definitely.
I know that you're like a night owl and everything like that, so fully understand if it's hard to schedule you or whatnot. But yeah, I'd love to have you on again.
Yeah, I think with yeah, like he's like me. He's always up late at night. Yesterday I went to bed early. I went to bed as soon as I went to come home from work. I was just beat, man. I was just so tired. So,
Dude, I've been forcing myself to go to bed early with this renovation, man. It's
like literally, I went and got like 12 hours of sleep, which that never happened. So, I got yeah, I just got a little refresher. So this way I'll be back ready to roll to the rest of the week. Just try to get through this week and hopefully get a couple good days off. I think I'm going to take Friday off, so I'll probably be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week, or this week, I should say. So we'll see if that goes well with good old Mr. Burns.
Dude, you want to know what's crazy? Like, and this is about to be the first Doo Brown reference 11 minutes into the show.
What?
Like, I am so excited to be able to poop upstairs at my house again. And like the middle of the night when you have to get up and like go all the way downstairs to like go to the bathroom sucks. And we've been doing that since we moved back into the house. So being able to like have a working bathroom, like literally like feet from my bedroom, is going to be amazing now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that does stink, because then it kind of reawakens you having to go all the way downstairs. Like you can, if you just have to go like 4 steps, say you have to pee or whatever, and then walk back to your bedroom.
Yep.
Sleep, you're back to sleep, no problem. But if you have to go all the way downstairs, and chances are you step on something.
KJ goes, "You poop in the middle of the night?"
This man poops at
all hours of the day. I'm like a factory for it.
Oscar says it's game changer. You know it?
Yep.
Definitely a game changer. 100%. We had a little issue like that too. But
that does stink. Frank's adult diapers game changer. I actually have some in my eBay store. They probably don't fit me though. They're like regular people sized.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean that's one way of getting rid of old stanky inventory.
Hold on one second.
All right. I'm scared to see what Anthony's about to pull out now. Unless it's he's dealing with one of the contractors or something. He probably has one of those huge like Doo Brown pillows or something. So how's everyone doing? I hope all sales were great, man. Like I said, like if it wasn't for my Amazon kind of taking a Doo Brown, because my price for things would be probably really rocking really strong right now for me. But
guess who's back? Back again. I'm back.
I was thinking the same thing for a second there, Tommy.
No, I wasn't pooping. One of the guys that's working on the bathroom came downstairs, and I didn't know if he needed something. So
that was my second guess. That was probably it.
Yeah.
What up, Renee? Welcome. Appreciate you being here.
But it's probably not a bad guess to think I'd be pooping, because I do that a lot.
I thought you were gonna pull up with the poop emoji pillow or something.
No. You think I was about to open up the toilet can like, what up? Dude, like duck face for you? Dude, I saw this. Never mind. I'm not even going to say it because it's kind of nasty. And I'm sure there's probably some people eating breakfast right now. Yeah. Somebody's probably sitting there with a bowl of cereal, not wanting to throw it back up onto their laptop.
What was that? What was I watching? And you said something crazy and I was eating. I can't remember what that was, but yeah, that happened to me once. Best offer Queen said, "I'll have one sale today, but I'll take it. Better than none." That's right. Yeah. I mean, it's better something than nothing. And getting rid of inventory is the best thing possible, because that means cash is going in your pocket, hopefully. And yeah, that is the name of the game. Buying stuff, selling stuff, making more money. That's for sure. So I guess we're going to dive into the topic this morning. Networking after the pandemic could really help your business. And what gave me this idea was kind of what happened to me with the Rock Band. You know, I was able to pass my phone number to that person that was kind of a family friend, but you know, even though they're a family friend, they didn't have my phone number. So I gave them my number, and then they called me with that Rock Band. Was able to make good money on that, and not only that, but you could do that at stores. I mean, there's when everything opens up, man, it's going to be so crazy. Like stores are going to be literally like trying to throw inventory at us. They're going to be getting product in the amounts that we've never seen before. I mean, I would hate to be like a barge or whatever coming over from like, or having to drive one of those over from like China to here, because literally the whole like West Coast is going to see barges just driving over. That's how much mass inventory is going to be coming as soon as everything opens up. And it's going to be a huge game changer because people are going to want to get stuff off of their shelves, and Goodwills are overflown. And, you know, this is going to be the biggest, most important time to be able to network and get those relationships, because without it, you're just kind of sourcing like normal, which there's nothing doing that. But I mean, the main thing that you want to do in reselling is get stuff, good stuff at the best price possible, and making some of these relationships like say, hey, you know, I'll buy all this if you can give me a deal. And even though you probably buy it for that price anyway, what's the hurt to ask? You know what I mean? Like, or tell this person like, hey, I do this all the time. Like, I will come back religiously and buy this stuff, buy good amounts of stuff off you guys if you're able to do some type of deal. And you might be able to make some type of like, you know, if you go into like a Goodwill and maybe they'll give you like a secret 20% that, you know, normally you wouldn't get or whatever until kind of things kind of, you know, calm down and everything like that. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of people are going to be really just trying to push stuff at us left and right from people, you know, normal everyday people that have been cleaning and really going through their stuff that they haven't done before. It's going to be gold mine inventory coming out the basements, out the garages, out the attics that they never got a chance to get to. And let's see, Best Arbor Queen asks, where do you guys get your bowl wrap? I get it from Amazon.
I do too.
They had a really awesome deal. Let me see if I can find the link.
Yeah, I was literally just going to share that as well. But yeah, you just had that really good deal. So, so KJ was saying that her company told her that when they reopen, they're basically going to turn into a clearance outlet. She said it'll be a great time to scoop up tons of stuff.
What type of company is this?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Where you work?
Yeah,
I'm gonna come visit you at work.
right.
Scoop up tons of stuff.
Man, we chat a lot. I can't find where this says.
Yep. She says stores are going to be inundated with product they have to get rid of to make room quickly. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to that big time. Dee says she's looking forward to seeing what's in the Amazon bins when they open up. I wish they had that here in Pittsburgh. I really do. I would go there a lot if they had one of those here.
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find
She's a general manager for a clothing retailer. That's what's up.
Really?
If you work at Ross Dress for Less, you're the person I've been praying for a long time.
Yeah.
I've been like waiting for somebody to like give me tip offs of what like departments are being marked down and stuff.
Right.
But that's awesome.
I'm trying to think where she said she was close to us, so it's very possible she could be.
I'm not going to approach your territory though. Like I'll take the scraps if there are any.
Yeah, I was going to say she probably definitely wants to keep that stuff for herself to resell. It's probably like when we go to certain stores and there's like nothing there. Like what in the world?
So KJ came through, wiped them out.
Why can't I find this link? I sent this link out to. I sent you and Uncle B. Yesterday, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a link too. I can share if you can't find it.
Yeah, go ahead.
But
I can't find it.
Yeah, I get mine off of Amazon. I normally will keep like a link in my description of like a lot of the different supplies I use and stuff like that. Just,
Yeah, they had some really good deals on there. It was like a 20-pack for, or like not 20-pack, but a 4-pack for 20.
yeah, like a 750 feet or whatever it is. That's typically what I get. It's a 750 feet.
But yeah, the things as we know it as retail is going to change. Just like KJ said, they're going to go to becoming a clothing or a clearance like clothing store. You know what I mean? Like, oh, there, Frank threw it up. Thanks.
Oh, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's the one literally I just bought. That is awesome wrap right there. It's like $21 for like 4 big rolls of like the smaller bubble wrap. It's from Bubble Boy or something like that. So it's pretty good wrap. But that's what I use all the time, like that brand. But yeah, it's crazy to see what we're gonna see. I mean, we don't know, and to be able to get these connections is gonna be clutch. I mean, like for example, like say KJ wants to share some of her awesome deals that she's gonna have. I mean, that'd be awesome to even have an opportunity. You know what I mean? Have that inside source, because sourcing for me is so I'm so limited because I work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So being able to have this person that I can like call me on the phone and says, "Hey, be here at 9 o'clock, and I'll have this for you." You know what I mean? That's just amazing. What up, Cliff? Boondock Mercantile, all up in Canada. What up, buddy? We have LSP looking all dapper. What up, buddy?
Dana says you better yell at her if you see her on YouTube after the show, because she took off 4 hours to focus on her death pile and listing.
You got it. I'll try and monitor that for you. I'll yell at you. I'm only gonna be able to do that for a little bit after the show, so hopefully that's the majority for you. But yeah, I understand how you feel, because sometimes I'll do that too. I'll call off, like I want to call off, say Friday, for example, and I'll end up watching YouTube and going live. But the thing that stings is I so enjoy that stuff. You know what I mean? I really, really enjoy that stuff. I really enjoy like hanging out and going live and doing the show with you guys and everything. What up, Picker?
Here, buddy. Here you go. You
What's
say hi to everybody.
What's Nala doing? She's just trying to destroy some.
He's hanging out down here this week because of the renovation. So I got his treats down here to keep him under control. You just drooled all over my play mat, dude. Right on Tapu Coco.
Gary says, I'm holding you to that, Dana. No auctions.
Boy.
Yeah, it's so tough with with everything, with being stuck in the house. YouTube has like been such a great outlet. I mean, it's always been a good one for me, but it's been extra good. Now I see Anthony with just the head and the cat. What is going on?
I am a floating head that owns a cat.
What up, Billy Picker? Welcome. Glad to see you. So what are some things? Okay. So what are some things you guys like are trying to focus on, like with networking? Like what things have you tried, or what things do you want to try and push? Like, is there any connections in your areas that maybe you think you have a shot at getting with maybe like a Walmart manager or like a Goodwill or anything like that? I've gotten some good deals from a Walmart manager before, and I didn't know her or anything like that. I just approached her and was like, hey, I'll buy this whole shelf for 50 cents or $1 a piece if you'll give it to me. And they were so motivated to move the stuff. They gave it to me either cheaper or actually for the same price I asked for it at multiple locations. So don't be afraid to ask people for deals and things like that. What up, Carolina Hustler? The master reseller of golf clubs. What up, buddy? We got Thrift Bees in the house. What up, man? Hope you pull a Zion or a JA Morant out them cards. I hope it happens, even though there was one of each pulled out of those packs. But there's still a lot of good cards on that set. So KJ says, I love to connect with anyone that sells clothing. I'd be happy to loop you in when the store opens up. I sell a lot of clothing, KJ. That's probably the majority of what I sell on my eBay store. Not that like that's the only thing I want to focus on. It just kind of, my thing is like if I can get it at such a cheap price, but there's so much upsell value, even though it might take a little time, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Like I bought a lot of stuff at Ross just for less, just like Anthony, and did pretty well with it. I mean, I sold a couple pieces and basically made all my money or back already. I still have tons of inventory left. I got a bunch of Under Armour jackets and things that I still have left that I didn't sell, and I sold all the like cheaper like stuff I've never heard of, but I don't buy a lot of different clothing or whatever. So my luck, it probably was really good stuff I sold for a good price.
Yeah, I would definitely be interested in connecting with you on that too, and you know, me and Nate would be willing to share connections with you on the other side as well too. You know, that way it's not like a one-sided thing.
Yeah, I mean that's how we always kind of work things. Like anybody that you know shares love with us, we show love back in some type of way or try to. You know what I mean? Like sometimes if people are in different areas and stuff, it makes it harder. But I know KJ being in our kind of our backyard, it won't be too bad, you know. Yep. KJ says, I love networking. There we go. Weekly. So what are some different ways you want to try and network, like right now for when the pandemic opens up, basically, Anthony?
One of the things I want to do is I want to try to get looped in with some kind of a card shop or something like that, or some kind of a wholesaler, so I can start getting these basketball cards like when they release at like wholesale prices, and really start blowing through them because they're like impossible to find like once they come out. So if I could like guarantee myself like at least X amount, like say $500 worth of product every time it releases, you know what I mean? I could easily double or if not triple that up.
Probably finding a distributor probably wouldn't be too bad, but what you'd probably want is going right to the source. Because even the distributor makes a nice chunk of profit on everything that, and then by the time you add shipping in, especially cards, because they're small but they're heavy.
Yeah,
I mean you could pack a lot of cards and say like a 24 by 24 box, but it'll be like probably 125 pounds by the time it gets there. But that's the only thing. Like I've noticed that with distributors, like anything I've done wholesale has been basically right under what they go for retail, but it's mainly having the opportunity to get packs like Anthony's talking about and different things.
Yeah. Oscar says he's only been able to find the collegiate prism in Miami. No mosaic. Yeah, if you find mosaic, man, pick it all up.
Yeah, they've been going crazy money. Like he pulled out just a Luka was a pink prism.
Yeah, pink Luka Doncic.
Which all the pink prisms are worth more money, and you know it's not a rookie or nothing. That was $50 right there. You know what I mean? So that paid for numerous packs, just that one card, not anything else that he could have pulled out of those packs. I mean, he pulled that Zion, which getting that graded will be, you know, probably like $1,000, so right around. So that would be awesome. Cajun Reseller says, all I found is college draft picks, prisms, football cards. I haven't made anything yet. Probably lost a lot. Football is very tough based on the fact that, you know, there's so many players. You know what I mean? There's people that get drafted, you know, all the way up to the 7th round that don't even make it through the league and things like that. So, yeah, this is another thing that also that might have an issue with you, Anthony. It says some card companies require brick and mortar to buy wholesale.
Yeah, that
because I ran into that with that one supplier that you told me to try and get in contact with to buy, and that would have been awesome. And they were like, "Well, you're brick and mortar, and we'll set you up." and because we don't have anything in your area, and I'm like, I can do that in 6 months, and they're like, well, let us know when you're up. Like they didn't want nothing to do with me as just an online presence, like they had, and then they had
crazy because you would probably blow it out like at a faster rate than a retailer would too.
Yeah. Thrifty says Lucas and LeBron still sell even non-rookie. Yeah,
absolutely. Giannis's do pretty well too. I sold a Giannis card yesterday, like within 5 minutes of listing it.
What up, Betty Webb?
Hey, Betty. Casey's in the house.
I wonder if I could just like throw up like a generic sign, like even if it's just like a cardboard sign says like my name, my store, and it'd be like, okay, brick and mortar. Yeah, I mean that would be a brick and mortar, right?
I mean, technically, your dad's warehouse is a functioning brick and mortar, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So I mean, why not just give him that? Especially if your dad's cool with it, you know? Because at any time you could run it.
Interesting. Yeah, we might have it in there. I really didn't. I wonder if they would have to like send a salesman up to my place though too. Like, would they go that far to like look into it, or would they just okay, sounds good, thanks, good, you can buy whatever you want. I'm hoping they wouldn't do something like that.
Yeah. I thought they go that far into it.
DC Sales says, I wonder if some of those companies' rules will change because if they only sell to brick and mortar, they will have lost a lot of business the last 2 months. That is also true. 100%, because you know, like there's going to be a lot of small businesses that are, you know, sadly going to be going out of business.
I agree.
KJ says, I'm trying to think if I know anyone local, Nate. Yeah, I mean, like I have a warehouse that my dad owns and everything. So, I mean, I could use that. You know what I mean? Stroke of Luck says, my brother has a friend that literally sells hundreds of cards on eBay, but has to have a small brick and mortar to get boxes of cards. KJ says, you need to find a brick and mortar friend to go in with you. Yeah, I wonder if I could just set up under that one. You know what I mean?
Well, like I said, I was considering grabbing that, like just a little small place like you know, Cincinnati Picker has. You know, if I was able to get in a situation like where I could guarantee myself getting like these cards every time they come out, that would probably pay for rent of a place right there by itself.
Yeah, if there's demand like that, then that would make having a brick and mortar definitely worth it. I mean, there's multiple people that I've contacted so far that said that they had to have it. You know, you had to have a brick and mortar. KJ says they usually don't send a salesman out for major accounts. Okay, yeah, I mean that'd be the only thing. Like I have a spot on the side of the building, which side of the building is still like the front of the building because the way it's situated, like in this like plaza or whatever. And you know, my dad's front of the building would be here. There's another company that's running this part of it, and then on the side is like an opening or whatever. So I could say that that's my store opening location, be like apartment C, I guess you'd say, or part C or whatever. So that that would be like the best way to go.
Glenn said that his bike shop is hurting. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I'd be curious to know though, like with you being, I would consider you to be somewhat of an expert in ecom. Is that like a saving grace for you guys in this time? Like, are you able to do a lot more business through the internet as far as like, you know, either your bike shop's website or eBay or, you know, any of those platforms, or even like local stuff? I'd be curious in knowing like what kind of steps you guys are doing, because I know some places are like they're still kind of doing business without actually like doing business to the public.
Pilling Profits says I like to network with more home and garden suppliers and greenhouses.
Georgina says, I'm so confused. I thought I watched this earlier. Yeah, we did a tailgating this morning where we just kind of did our thing and brought you guys in.
Yeah, I think the home and garden supply, especially the greenhouse stuff, I think that kind of gets overlooked a lot of times because shipping some of that type of thing could be harder. But like I heard in some states that like the seeds and stuff, they wouldn't sell seeds. Like they were shutting it down or whatever. Which I thought that was really weird. Why they would not let people buy seeds for plants and stuff.
Sorry, guys. We're gonna
Yeah,
hear that for a little bit.
Like a certain profit says, that could be like basically like a market that might not be as saturated as some, like the toys or whatever side of things. So it actually might be a good one to go look for moving forward because of I don't mind selling the home goods. You know what I mean? I like a lot of that
I don't
stuff.
mind it either. I get so used to just selling like the basic stuff just from doing Amazon. So like, yeah, I don't mind doing that either.
Oscar heard that next year there will be a seed shortage. Really?
Wow. Just get your seeds, people.
Right. I wonder why.
That actually might be a bolo. You know what I mean? If you could store up your seed now and then sell it for like more later whenever it's like scarce. I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder why. I mean, like I know like people are buying up seeds more than ever because they're worrying they're not be able to get like vegetables and stuff and growing it themselves. But I wouldn't think more people than ever. Like I don't think it would be enough to like kill the whole like backstock of it all. But you never know. You never know. I don't know if I know some of those have like expiration dates where their seeds are only good till a certain time. So maybe like just doing the whole process of basically like getting them, drying them out, all that type of thing, with them being shut down for 2 months during a major part of the spring growth season or whatever. Maybe that is the reason why they're having issues or whatever. Yeah, but definitely during this next garage sale season, it's like I'm actually after the show today, I'm gonna get some cards printed up for myself. I had an idea started with them, but I'm actually going to change it a little, do something a little different with them, and pass them out basically everywhere I go. At first, when I started doing the show and stuff like that, like at first I was really hesitant on giving my card out because being a reseller, like around
It's
here,
nice though to have, you know what I mean, that option.
Yeah,
I normally keep. I'll show you guys what I carry. I keep a few of these in my wallet just in case I stumble across somebody, just so they like kind of know who I am and like that I'm legitimate. You know what I mean? So it's just a little card, says Picksburgh, has my YouTube logo, but then it has like LLC, so they know that I'm like a legitimate company. You know, it has my email, my phone number, my name, all that stuff. So it's nothing fancy, just, so they know that I'm a legitimate business, and they can even, I made sure I included the YouTube logo because that way they know like what I do and, kind of all that stuff as well. So it's kind of like multi-purpose.
On the back of my card, instead of just having just like a front card or whatever, like front of the card, just have your information. On the back, I'm gonna tell people like, hey, if you can point me in the right direction, basically to like a lead or whatever, like I'll throw a kickback for the if I buy anything or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start putting that on the back of my card. So I've heard of people like paying outright for leads on products and stuff like that, but I mean, I don't care about throwing a kickback for if especially the haul is something amazing and I'm gonna make a lot of money on it or whatever.
That's a great idea, man.
Brittany said, put a QR code on the back of your card. Do you think a lot of people like do that though?
You know the crazy thing? Like, I don't even really know how they work. That's like the terrible thing. Like in this day and age, like I still don't know how to work a QR code. I know like you scan it on your phone, but you need to have like a special app, or how does that work?
Yeah, there's like an app that and then it kind of pulls up your information, but I wonder why people kind of use that compared to, unless they're just having it like a small part of it on the card just to kind of give more information. Like I know places that do that for like computer stuff or whatever. They'll give you basic stats on your computer, then you scan it, and then it's just tons of information. She said people usually rather scan a code and then they
Oh, it's
talk.
built into iPhone camera. That's cool. I didn't know that. What's up?
See, I didn't know that. See, I learned something today. I never really used it either.
These darn kids and their technology.
Dan says I don't use the QR unless it's an installation thing where I'm forced to. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna have to definitely go in and look more into that.
It's not a bad idea. I mean, just to randomly have one anyway, you know.
Occasion Reseller says, "What do you call the back of a truck, Georgina?" She thinks she thought tailgating was a funny word.
Gotcha.
Brittany dropping all kind of knowledge.
Heck yeah, she is.
The app that I will not name because I want you to watch your video.
Just imagine the knowledge that you guys are going to receive tomorrow whenever Brittany comes on. It's going to be epic. Just imagine all of the brands that are going to be flying through your computer screen or your tablet screen or your or Uncle B's eyes.
You'll be smiling like this after the show. Like,
Yep.
wow.
You'll be happy as hip flipping mama.
Or you'll be just excited as Larry here.
Oh yeah.
If you missed the show. So you definitely don't want to miss the show tomorrow. It's going to be action-packed, full of info. Brittany is the coolest.
She really is pretty cool, guys. You're missing out if you don't know the branded one.
Brittany says some people suggested for Poshmark events because a lot of people said they would just toss or lose the cards. So basically, if I scan the QR code, does that save to my phone, I'm guessing? Is that what kind of happens?
I'm guessing. Heck yeah, she got them brands.
I'm guessing something like that where you're able to save or whatever, because I've noticed everyone keeps saying that people will toss the cards or whatever. So, but yeah, I mean, like even if someone just grabs my card and toss it after, but at least puts their phone number in my phone, like I'm cool with that. You know what I mean?
No, it's funny. I wonder how many people have taken your phone number at garage sales and just kind of put you in their phone as like weird bearded dude. Like if I met you at a garage sale, like I might put Nate, but then for the last name, I normally like describe who they are. You know what I mean? So like I might be like Nate, weird bearded guy type thing. You know?
I'd be like bearded guy with money who buys my junk.
You do that like in your phone, like if you meet somebody and like you know that you're not gonna like. There's like 20,000 people named David, so like you might say David, guy who works on trucks, that has a bald head or something. I don't know. Like I do that sometimes when I put people on my phone. Like I'll like describe who they are, so if they ever like hit me up, like I'll know who the heck they are.
Bernie says depends on what you have directed to, like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or eBay. Oh, okay.
That's cool. That's really cool.
And Tink says, "Is Pittsburgh opening up May 8th? We are here in Johnstown Limited, and was wondering if it's a local opening. I don't know.
I'm not sure. The last I heard was May 8th, but who knows?" G said for Nate, I put Nate the Beard.
You know what?
Tommy said, "Heck yeah, like Anthony, Midnight Pooper." That's awesome. That's going to become my new moniker.
That's great. I do that for like people at work. Oops. I do that for people at work. Like for like I'll put their first name and then I don't know their last name because I just don't know it. And then I put like salesman or da salesman or Mr. Burns is Mr. Burns. So, one day I'll probably call Mr. Burns for real. KJ says Pittsburgh. Oops, Pittsburgh hasn't announced yet. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Georgina says I'm worried what people call me as now.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. Like, start like looking at who you are in your friends' like phone or like people you know.
Cherry Picker said, I checked out Goodwill's website. Apparently, thrift stores were deemed essential here in Colorado. Have my money mountains, so don't check. So didn't check. I'm gonna have to let me pull it up on my well.
You want to know what's funny?
What's that?
So I used to have to do phone calls for the church, like to follow up on people to see like how they were doing and stuff. And I could never remember this dude's name. So when I'd have to call him, like I have him in there as, I don't know if you can read that.
I'm on the screen.
Second row beard with Walker lady.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? Like I have like the weirdest like descriptions for people in my phone. It's hilarious. Like if you go through and just start looking like how I have people described. Second row beard with Walker lady.
So I went on their website and it doesn't say like they're closed or anything. Like my local one, unless it's, I don't know. Like it doesn't say like that, hey, we're closed, or it just has normal open and close time.
That's awesome, Tommy. That would be an epic video if you could somehow come out like the Weird Al Yankovic version of that.
Let's see if we're open. I'm gonna call right now.
Who's that?
Goodwill. Hope my phone don't die.
Goomba says that if Larry gave you his number, you'd put him in as the stash. I definitely would.
You know it.
Get them digits, Larry. Larry throws the digits out there. Next thing you know, he's blown up by every woman in America. And Tommy's here, so probably in Australia and the UK too. And Canada.
Uncle B said he's telling Cherry Picker the part that is essential is accepting donations when I checked. So maybe they're just doing donations, like having people there to accept the donations.
I wonder how many people call them trying to figure out when they can come thrift.
KJ says if they're open, I'm getting off the show right now.
You know. See you guys.
See you guys. Yeah, have a nice day, guys. We're going to shut down now. I'm just kidding. Like as soon as it just rang and rang and rang, so I'm going to take it as they're closed in my area. That's worth a shot. KJ, sorry, I tried.
Who else you want to call?
Ghostbusters.
I'm afraid of no ghost.
Tommy says my Salvation Army doesn't say closed, but I can't get the damn door open. Right? Exactly. Yeah, I don't think I don't think they're open. Yeah, exactly. If they had answered that, I did 0 watchers. Like everyone just.
Yeah, I hear you there, Paul. I do that too. Like I think Nate might still be Nate Everyday I'm Hustling in my phone. Like his last name is Everyday I'm Hustling, I think. I even though like I know him on a personal level and I know his last name now, he's probably still Everyday I'm Hustling in there. No Money G says I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker, and or midnight pooping, dropping deuce.
Brown. Damn, the man with the knowledge. Look at that. He knew what that was.
You know, this Doo Brown was never a thing until my wife came on the morning show and blew my spot up.
And my husband said they are so busy they're not answering. Goodwills have been nuts. I'm gonna drive past there before work because it's kind of on my way to work anyway. I'm gonna drive past.
I doubt they're open for shopping.
Yeah, I doubt it. I really doubt it. I mean, we're locked down so much. Like it's not like, I don't know.
I love the see-through Mountain Dew. It's epic.
You know what? Tommy says they're open in the South. They want to infect more Southerners. Probably. Like some of the Southern states open up. I mean, like I understand why they're trying to push things open because businesses are literally dying every day because they're just not able to, afford you doing that or whatever. But I mean, if it's going to help get this out of here and hopefully don't have a second swing of this thing.
You guys are dropping them sick beats today, huh?
I don't know what song that is, Jacob.
I don't either.
Huh?
I said I don't either.
Cajun says not open here. We are still on stay at home till May 15th per our governor. Dan says see-through Mountain Dew cans would sell like hotcakes.
Heck yeah.
What up? Thanks for coming in, hanging out with us. Appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you being here.
Oh man, that's good. Was that Steve Miller too? The one that Jacob Fufu said? I don't know that song like that good.
So where are most of you guys like sourcing right now, since a lot of the Goodwills and everything is closed? Like obviously, like I don't know that they're not doing it, but I'm pretty sure like flea markets probably wouldn't be a thing right now, especially with the COVID being so close to people.
Yeah, I've hit a shop Goodwill. I've done a little bit of OA, but not very much. More or less got stuff from like my business, with like some of that stimulus money and stuff, and
Yeah,
like I'm, basically trying to transform this down here better because when you spend money into the business or whatever, you're able to use that as like a somewhat of a tax write-off. So it's like a double win for me in a way. You know what I mean? Because I'm making improvements down here. I'm getting more tech stuff down here. So it's kind of a win-win in some different ways for me. Cajun Reseller says he's going to post a video today on my weekend experience of the reopening. Well, that'd be pretty cool to watch.
That's what's up, man.
Definitely post that on the Ecom and Beyond site when you drop it, just so I make sure to watch it because sometimes I don't see notifications.
Especially I agree. Tommy said there's so many online auctions and estate sales. There's no excuse not to source if you need inventory. Absolutely. After the show, I'm going to actually look into that app that Brittany suggested in her video and see what I can find locally.
Yeah, basically, it's like being able to talk to a group of people in your neighborhood or extended neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like your area, for the most part. Like mine would be like a couple of cities around me or whatever, and I just put up a post like, "Hey, like I'm buying this type of stuff. Hit me up." And then I got 3 or 4 people like pretty fast, like sending me pictures and all types of stuff. So
that's what's up.
Pretty cool. Also, you can kind of figure out what's going on in your neighborhood too. Like if there's, something crazy going on or something on the news you might want to check out. Or you're having some type of major law change or whatever.
For sure.
Uncle B says, "Hey, my premiere today. Show some love on my Facebook scores." What?
What's up, dude? Oh God, what is that number, Dana? I am like intrigued to call that number, but
Wendy
do I dare to dial that number Dana just threw in there?
I would be scared. I don't know what that is though.
I don't either.
Federal success. My state stopped its stay-at-home order and moved to stay safer order. They are the same thing, but makes you feel like you aren't being forced to stay home, even though you are. So your state's playing mind games, huh? Yeah, I agree, Cajun. A lot of auctions are getting top dollar, especially video game stuff. Like I went on Goodwill and it was insane what they were going for.
It's some kind of a hotline. I don't know what it's for though. Couldn't really make it out with everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out Hybrid. I went to estatesales.com or .net, and they're actually doing some estate sale auctions too.
They want me to do it live. It's on your channel. Do you want me to call the hotline back live?
I mean,
It's your channel, so like, it's up to you.
I don't know if it's anything crazy or not.
I mean, it sounds like a hotline from like I couldn't hear much of what it was. So it's up to you.
I'll just say no.
Okay, that's fine. What's up, Matthew Jones? Good to see you.
Oh my god.
What up, Matthew Jones? I think it's the admitting to AIDS number. Are you serious? Is that what it was? That's nuts. What are you guys trying to say? Do I not look healthy?
Dana said press 3. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't get that far. It sounded like a hotline and like between like noises in the house and like noises from the computer. Couldn't make out what it was saying.
What up, Alex?
Good to see you, man. Glad you're here.
Shane said, I looked up the number. It's not going to hurt you. Okay. All right. Go ahead, try it. Go ahead, do it.
All right. Because Shane said it.
Shane double checked.
All right.
I trust Dana, but you know what I mean? Like, you know how YouTube is.
Welcome to Common Oats, your emergency haul and oats helpline. To hear 1-1, please press 1. To hear it go, please press 2.
She said it 3,
To hear
right?
Manita, please press 3. To hear private.
Something Gilmer says the constipation hotline.
Is that what this is? The constipation hotline?
I don't know. What up? What up, Alex? Fat man, the flip up.
I'm gonna lower it so you don't lose like your monetization.
Yeah, then because there it goes. In my comfort.
Is that really what it is?
I don't know. That's what song was playing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're definitely trying to get me to monetize.
Colin Oates. Oh, it plays Hall & Oates songs. Gotcha. Okay. I didn't know if there was going to be actually somebody that comes on the line or not.
There's a hotline called Call Oates. They only play Hall and Oates songs for you when you call. The number 28 caller springs. The number maybe Aaron has a side gig. Thomas, watch out the bullet. Here it comes.
Yeah, I know. That's awesome.
She's a man eater.
That's the thing I kind of like about this show is like I never know what's going to happen. Even though there's like a topic, like I never know where it's going to take us. Kind of like that about it.
So we usually hit the topic for a little bit and then we just.
I didn't know that I'd be calling notes today.
We slide into some craziness. It's a great way to start your morning, guys.
I need to reactivate the phone number to the show so we can start having call-ins again.
Probably lost that phone number.
I did lose it. See, anyone that's ever tried to reach out to that phone number, I don't have that anymore. I have to get a new one.
Matthew Jen says you didn't see the call and notes coming. Nope, I didn't.
No, I didn't see that coming at all.
Oh, thanks, Dana. You didn't have to do that. Just in case you hurt your monetization. Oh, yeah. Should have been too. It's like $1. That's why you doing YouTube for money. I mean, like we're expecting it to make you rich is never going to happen. It's never anything crazy. But thank you. I appreciate it, though. The, what was it yesterday? That skit from Eddie Murphy.
Oh my god, yeah.
Didn't,
Dude, what happened to that video? Did they demonetize?
oh, yeah. At first they left it up and it was fine with it. Then they came and knocked it out. It was processing for like half a day, so they definitely went through like a bunch of different things. Alex is asking Oscar, what's the hotline where you can call and chat with random people?
Do they actually have one of those? Alex says, "Oh snap, you're monetized."
Yeah, Tommy, we might have to just let it roll.
Yeah,
We're doing shows and just let it roll and just do show this.
is that pretty much like what you guys do, Tommy? Like for the most part, like because I know that you've gone back, like when you first started, you used to always go and change the titles because you never really knew what like your like you kind of had an idea, but it kind of went in a different direction. So do you guys just kind of hang out and kind of just let what happens happen? Me and Nate try to have like a little bit of structure, but for the most part, we just kind of improvise.
We just enjoy letting the chat kind of guide how we kind of take it. You know what I mean? Like we'll see something interesting or something that we talk about behind the scenes, like basically like something I learned just from that rock band buy, and I was like, well, let's talk about it. And then I seen someone saying something about they're gonna start like paying people for leads or whatever. So basically, like, I'm some big company business or whatever. I'm not saying I am, but that's the type of person this was. And they're actually accepting people, like leads from people and actually paying people out for how good the lead was and if they make a deal or whatever.
I appreciate that, KJ. Thank you so much.
Tommy says, we never talk before the show or make up a topic and hit live. That might be the new start of us too.
Yeah.
We'll kind of maybe we'll start asking you guys what the topic reseller topic you guys want to talk about, or maybe we'll bring up some options or something, and then we'll just roll with it.
Yeah.
It is hard coming with topics, and with us being sheltered and the pandemic and everything, it is hard. You know what I mean? Coming up with different stuff and not just kind of going over and over and over. But we try our best to bring you guys some different stuff to talk about, because we do want to help you guys get better at business, and then improve your business and everything else. So
yeah, it's a good point, Tommy. He says by 11 p.m. no one really cares about topics anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's true, Shane. That makes a lot of sense. He says how many people actually come because of the topic anyway? They normally just come because of us.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
We try to make it a good experience as you guys are packing. Give you a little
You got a
noise in the background.
Nate, from Alex.
Oh man, you are awesome, man. Thanks, buddy. He said, I'm lending you $20. I want it back by Christmas. Merch fulfilled. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Sure. Give us your store name and we'll go spend that $20.
Yeah, I gotta see what you're shipping out. Probably don't want to share that.
Matthew says, could you tell me what to buy and pack my orders for me, please? I have like a whole bunch of stuff that needs packed too, Nate. So when you're done with Matthew's, can you come over and do mine? I probably should do I'll probably do it tomorrow though. Tomorrow's going to be a long day for me. I'll probably do my FBA shipment tomorrow.
Yeah, that's basically what I want to do. And once I kind of get bigger, I want to get to the point where I have somebody else. Basically, I tell that person what to buy, and they go pack it after it sells. That's basically what I want to, kind of how I want to build my thing. How Alex's store is not no secret. Interesting.
Really?
He probably bought everything up now. He's been on the road for freaking weeks now. Oh man.
Yeah, that's true, KJ. Absolutely. She says, any business, it's good to remember it's about people. So that's why I love the show. It's not about all business. Absolutely.
I actually went back and watched Tommy's show. I always watch Tommy's show at night because
Mhm.
it's one of the things I do. Like when they're on, like I always work anyway, and I actually missed that show, which I was kind of mad at myself for because I like Craigslist Hunter a lot and Ronnie, and I actually rewatched it. So I don't think I got through all of it, but I listened about half. It was a pretty good show.
Yeah. I listened to it at like 4 in the morning because like my back was hurting. So like 3 to 4 in the morning, like I'm always on YouTube for the most part, just like lurking and rewatching stuff I miss.
What up, Sonny?
Hey, Sonny, good to see you, man.
Hope everything was well over there in Las Vegas. Sonny's a good dude, man. I like him a lot.
Yeah, super nice.
I need to do like a private hangout with him one day and talk about Instagram or something because I want to grow my Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tommy, that's huge. Just having like Craigslist Hunter, he doesn't do many like collabs or anything anymore. So I think that's pretty cool that he chose to
that
come
just
on.
shows like kind of the respect the community has for you, Tommy. You know what I mean? That he would, come and collab with you on your channel and stuff.
Probably one of the best things about doing like a later show, like everybody reselling wise is basically done doing their business stuff unless they're kind of just sourcing, looking at stuff or whatever. And you know, they come and check you out, and you'd have part-time picker and a couple other people, Lonnie, and you get those guys able to actually watch it and stuff. So
Yeah.
like
Tommy
I'm sure
knows his stuff too. You know what I mean? Like he definitely knows his stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He kind of like there's like a little bit of like the way his show is structured. To me, like honestly, it almost feels like a reselling version of the Stern Show a little bit, somewhat. You know what I mean? Not like it's crazy, but like he has like that kind of like factor, like the chemistry that him and Tracy have is kind of like a Howard Robin thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I mean that in like a complimentary way. So in case like you didn't think Stern was like a compliment, but yeah, I really like the chemistry that you two have together.
Right. Anybody wants to come in to the show? Come hang out. We'll probably stay live for another 20 minutes or so, or maybe even longer, depending on how things were rolling. And just come hang out with us. Anybody's welcome.
That's awesome, Tommy. Yeah, that would be amazing to pick either one of those guys' brain. Yeah, I used to listen to like Stern every day whenever I was in college and like high school and stuff. And like just the way that you two like interact together reminds me a lot of like the like Robin, like Howard connection.
See you, Georgina. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Georgina.
Yeah, like Pete has his business model and kind of how he is where I want to get to. Like if I had to pick a reseller to like really like want to like I don't want to say copy, but like he does everything. He does the Amazon, he does eBay, and I believe he does Macari. I believe too. He might not be do that one, but I want to have the store, have it set up. I want to be able to, have people come in and buy stuff or whatever. You know what I mean? And he's able to buy wholesale. He goes and gets these awesome deals through different companies, and he's in a great location because Chicago has a lot of great stuff in it. Yeah, definitely. I've always liked Howard Stern too.
Oh, that's awesome, Tommy. I didn't realize that was your goal because that's like kind of that was just like as somebody who listened to a lot of Stern, like it was just like the feel I got from your show, like the reselling version of it. That's awesome, man.
Good morning, T's Flips. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. I think I missed Maggie. What up, Maggie? Thanks for coming in. Sorry if I missed you.
Hey, Maggie. Yeah, I didn't see you either. Glad you caught her.
Main thing when you're doing YouTube, man, it's just having fun, talking about what you love and what you do. If you're not doing that, then it's not natural. It's not fun. You know what I mean? This is fun to me.
Yeah, for sure. It's like a little bit of an escape from like the daily grind.
Yeah, I agree. Chicago's got to be one of the best places to pick. And he networked, like, you see him. He networked with a guy that does like works for the garbage company. You know what I mean? Like, and he grabs stuff out of the garbage that he thinks is worth money and puts it aside in his garage, and then he'll collect it up. And once he gets to a certain point, he'll have Pete come look at it.
Pete has a lot of different guys like that too, like all around, like that I've seen him go to, like over the years that I've been watching his channel.
It was funny for him to hear that, he did a dumpster diving video of how he does like boxes and stuff. This is what he talked about in Tommy's video. And what up, Scott?
Hey, Scott, good to see you, man.
He said, he was early into YouTube or whatever, and he was like, I did the dumpster diving video and it went crazy. But he thought, okay, cool. He got some subs. He went from 15 to 25K in subs, and he had a huge amount of views. He did another one. He said, man, if I'd have just stuck in that niche and did that, he said I'd have had a million subs by then, because of the push YouTube was doing for dumpster diving and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he said if he would know now, he probably would have did it. But he's happy where he's at because he's doing what he loves, and that's the main thing.
Yeah. I would love to try to go to Chicago or someplace like that and pick. Never, actually been to that part of the country yet.
That's the one thing that makes doing reselling full time. That's what attracts me, is being able to go out and travel, not source the same 5 places or 10 places or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like being able to like really go out and source. And I think that's why Amazon, I liked it more than like say the eBay side of it, because I wouldn't have to haul like a huge van or a trailer or whatever around the country. Being able to send stuff FBA is a huge plus. I mean, you could do it with eBay, but you'd have to go with a lot of smaller items, a lot of video games and stuff like that to be able to do very well with it. But it's something cool. You know what I mean? Like I've traveled and done a little bit of traveling here and there, but you know what I mean? Like I want to go west. You know what I mean? Like I've always went down south, Florida, going when I was a kid, going to vacations down to South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, like, all the way down there. Florida, I went down as far as the Keys. And, that was always things.
Will you just take a road trip over to Colorado and go visit the Mile High treasure hunters over there?
Dude, I would. I don't mind driving. I really don't.
I'll tag along.
I would not mind.
It's fun. We can invade their show live and in person.
Yeah, Gary says people here in San Diego throw away good stuff every day. Like, you see, like Alex, he was pulling out gems, like $500 items or real expensive items just out of people's trash that they're throwing away. Trash of treasure is a big thing in bigger cities because, like, a lot of people are wealthy. They don't, they see something that's like, oh, this has a scratch on it, I'm throwing it away. That's resellers like, I'll fill that scratching with this and make it better. Now it's brand new and I'll sell it for hundreds of dollars. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
See you, Glenn. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you.
Thanks for hanging out, man.
Hope things get better for you, especially for the bike shop, man. That's the one thing that stinks, man. Like from what I believe, I hear they had that bike shop for years, and
yeah. I'd definitely be praying.
But he says the 4 of you guys together would be interesting.
Yeah, we would have a lot of fun, and it would be epic. I think
we're so like similar, and we just have fun.
Yeah,
and like
It's going to happen whether they come over here or we go over there.
Denver plays Pittsburgh this year. Football season happens, so I'm gonna do my best.
Where at?
Here
Pittsburgh or Denver?
In Pittsburgh.
We get.
So I'm gonna do my best to secure 4 tickets and go to that game. So
yeah,
they haven't announced the schedule. I don't think yet. Like what day, like or what Sunday they're gonna be playing or Monday. So I'm keeping my eye out and seeing if I can get those tickets. So if it does come, I'm definitely grabbing 4 tickets at least for that game.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. That'd be epic. So if Nate secures 4 tickets, do we have 2 Colorado boys committed to come?
The cherry picker says, heading to hubby's surgery. Have a sweet day.
I'll be praying. If you could send me like a message, just let me know what's going on. We'll pray for him during Bible study as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully everything goes well. If you need anything, let me know. Speaking of which, I didn't mention it yet today on here, but in the pre-show I mentioned today we're doing Flip and Hope, the Bible study that Kelly and I do every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Justin from Grimes Finds is going to be on there with us today. So if you want to join us, it's Flip and Hope. I can get a link for you guys.
Yeah, I don't know when they're going to schedule. I mean, it might be a Sunday game, but we'll see.
Yeah, that would be epic.
You'll see us literally tailgating. We'll go live so you guys can be at the tailgate.
That would be epic.
I'll be going a little crazy. It'll be fun. Where'd my camera go?
We'll be thinking Nate's Brett Kiesel.
There you go. Tomorrow you guys will see me on my new setup. I'm gonna do a unboxing and set up of my whole setup. So
there you go. It's gonna be epic.
Asian Reed. What? He said go Broncos? Las Vegas Thrift threw out the link for Flipping Hope. He's gonna have Grimes Finds on there. It'd be very cool. Chuck Alexa, Broncos Steelers is always a huge game. 2 franchises, large national following. Definitely a prime time game. Definitely. KJ loves them Steelers like we do.
Yep. You can't be from Pittsburgh and not love the Steelers.
Definitely.
Unless you were dropped on your head. That's the only way.
So what are you going to do today? I know you have Flipping Hope today. What else you got going on?
I'm going to do a little bit of listing. I got to get these packages out for the mailman and do Bible study and basically just list. Try to make some money.
I know today's going to be a pain in the butt day at work. So I'm hoping to get out of here in a decent hour, but who knows?
Yeah.
Drew Lock. What?
Yeah, Uncle B's gonna do. I think he's doing a premiere. What at 11:45 today? I just got a reminder about 5 minutes ago. So I want to make sure you guys remember to check out Jimmy's pre-recorded video that he's doing. And then D Flipping Particles. She goes live at noon. So if you guys want to hop aboard the live train, you can ride D's live all the way to the Mile High Treasure Hunters at 1.
Gary, if you're still in the chat, did you get order that webcam or whatever? If you did, I got mine finally in the mail yesterday. So I found a real reseller that had stock. So hopefully you guys will. If you get yours you're looking for.
KJ wants to know if anybody has the website to Glenn's bike shop. I don't. Fortunately, I don't even think I know the name of his bike shop. But if anyone does know it, if you could drop a link, that'd be cool. Hey, you have a good day, D. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning.
Later, D. Thank you. We appreciate you. Here's the link to Uncle B's premiere.
Yep.
Definitely be checking that out here. I ordered mine. Let me look on my thing. I'll actually look and see if that seller's selling anymore because it came fast compared to when I bought it. So, I ordered this on 22nd, got the 27th. He sent it economy, which I guess that's like. And he put it out the next day. Like I ordered on the 22nd, he shipped the 23rd. Let me see if this guy has any more. He only has one item for sale. He has a Nirvana CD for $92. Nirvana bleach. What? Yeah, I don't know, Gary. There's no more on that guy's site, but I have a feeling that he was bouncing around from account to account to maybe like, I don't know. Later, Oscar.
Hey, take it easy, Oscar. Appreciate you being here, man.
Definitely. Appreciate you coming on, hanging out. Well, I think we're going to cut her off. We're going to go check out Uncle B's video at 11:45. Anything you want to say before we head out?
No, we just appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for being here.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow on Anthony's channel. And also, don't forget Flipping Hope and B Flipping Particles at 12 and Uncle B at 1.
Yep. Ride that live train today, guys.
And please leave a like before you guys leave. Smash that. Leave a comment and get them broski points because we're going to be giving away something here shortly. A couple days left. We'll see you guys later.
Leave what you think we should give away in the comments and or our Facebook group.
Definitely. See you guys. Have a fantastic